Given how tight Premier League title races have been in recent years, this narrow Liverpool victory over Arsenal could eventually be looked back on as the decisive factor. Of course, it is still only August and the season stretches long ahead, but the difference in mentality between these two teams was on full display. Liverpool's willingness to take risks and force the issue contrasts sharply with Arsenal's more cautious approach, a pattern that has haunted them in recent seasons. Unless Mikel Arteta changes his team's mindset in these big encounters, Arsenal risk falling just short once again. Arsenal had reasons to be cautious. Injuries deprived them of Bukayo Saka and Kai Havertz, William Saliba was forced off early, and captain Martin Ødegaard was only able to feature for half an hour. New signings like Eberechi, Victor Gyökeres, Martin Zubimendi and Noni Madueke have certainly improved the squad, but circumstances still left Arteta's side without several key figures at Anfield. Even so, this was their chance. Madueke in particular tore Liverpool apart in the first half, and Arsenal looked the more adventurous team early on. Yet when the opportunity came to press home their advantage, they stalled. The second half saw Arsenal sink into the familiar pattern of contentment with a draw. They stopped taking risks, even though Liverpool kept driving forward and forcing the game. Ultimately it was Dominik Szoboszlai's stunning free kick that made the difference, but it was Liverpool's intent and bravery that put them in position to win. Arsenal had no shots on target after the break, reflecting their retreat into caution. This same mentality has prevented them from crossing the final hurdle in recent seasons, and it may do so again. Arteta defended his team, pointing out their man-to-man pressing and ability to play from the back, highlighting that Liverpool had rarely looked so uncomfortable at home. He insisted that Arsenal had improved on last season's draw at Anfield and that they simply needed to finish their chances when they came. Ease himself had a golden opportunity that went begging, and Arteta emphasized that the margins in big matches often come down to moments of individual brilliance. Yet the broader concern remains. Arsenal can now compete toe-to-toe with the top sides and grind out results, but winning the title requires more than resilience. It requires risk-taking when opponents are on the ropes. Liverpool, under Arne Slot, have embraced that adventurous spirit, pushing numbers forward and accepting the danger in order to reap rewards. Arsenal, despite their progress, still seem reluctant to take that leap. One game in August cannot define an entire season, but the lesson is clear. If Arsenal continue to be satisfied with survival in these fixtures, they may once again find themselves watching from behind as Liverpool or another rival lifts the trophy. Fortune, as ever, favors the brave.